It is a strong shot in the arm to help American families weather the storm.
In the last hour, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calling the COVID relief package far from perfect, but a strong shot in the arm, saying help is on the way. This comes after congressional lawmakers reached a deal to pass a $900 billion relief package. As ABC's Faith Abube reports, this would be the first major piece of legislation in response to the pandemic since the $2 trillion CARE Act was passed in March.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill closing in on a stimulus package just hours before a potential government shutdown.
These days and nights of negotiations have been encouraging, but our citizens need this waiting game to be over.
One hurdle, language proposed by Republican Senator Pat Toomey that would curtail the authority of the Federal Reserve. Toomey arguing 3 pandemic-related lending programs should end because they've achieved their purpose.
The purpose was to ensure that credit-worthy borrowers could access credit through the normal channels. They worked. They worked amazingly well, remarkably well. Within days, certainly weeks, markets were again functioning, credit was flowing.
Democratic leader Chuck Schumer saying the proposed language was so broad, it would have tied the hands of the incoming Biden administration.
Last night, the logjam was broken. Senator Toomey accepted my compromise to remove the dangerous, similar to language in his bill that was overly broad.
Hanging in the balance, relief for millions of Americans out of work. Ricardo Ramirez says he's barely getting by and is now at risk of possibly losing everything.
It's about time for them to do something for the community.
The roughly $900 billion relief package would include $300 in weekly federal unemployment benefits and $600 in direct payments for millions of Americans. President Trump calling on Congress to increase the amount of those stimulus checks, tweeting in all caps, "Get it done," and give them more money in direct payments. Faith Abube, ABC News, Washington.